Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and today Hobart Bay with a single loss is going on the road against Washington State. The Cougs have sort of underperformed. They had the 1 year where they went to the Fiesta Bowl and won, and then they kind of play average since. But this year it seems that they're not underperforming. 6-1, very good. They're looking to make the tournament. Their top wide receiver is Thomas Brown, almost 600 yards on the year. Don't forget 6 touchdowns. Washington State traditionally known for its passing offense, and this guy has got the afterburners to just leave everyone in his dust. Seriously. But he needs a good passer, and that's Tavarius Quinn. Tavarius is doing fantastic. 7 games, only 1,800 yards, but 17 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions is phenomenal. He's got all the scramble ability you could want, and he's got a good arm too. Watch out, this guy could be something. Welcome to Pullman, Washington, home of, you guessed it, the Washington State Cougars. We've been here a couple times before, namely I think 3. Hobart Bay has lost only once against Washington State. That was the very first year of the program's existence. However, Hobart Bay has never come off of such a heartbreaking loss facing these Cougars. And Washington State has a versatile offense. They've been traditionally known for their offense, typically passing. Since Mike Leach left, they've actually broken into the option, taking a page out of Oregon's playbook. That's annoying. We will kick off to start off the game, and from Pullman, Washington, we do have kickoff. And Mike Holloway's kick will go through the uprights, so we get no points. I still say we should get a point for that. Anyway, first play, Tavarius Quinn going some play action, now escaping the pocket as no one was there to stop him. They pick up first down, first play. That's a good start for the Cougs. Quinn, he's going to take off again. This time we have guys, but they don't get to him before he can pick up 8. Washington State, they love their hurry up, and that's a draw play to Vandermeulen, who picks up more than enough for a first down. And so the Cougs continue. No problems here so far, as now they're going with a screen. Vandermeulen got the block on David Nelson, breaks off a tackle, and gets pushed out after yet another first down. This defense struggling against the Cougs. And now a little dump off. JT Outlaw broke a tackle and somehow, some way, avoided getting less than 5 yards. But he did pay for it. He did get injured. Hopefully not serious. We don't want harm against anyone. So we're going to hope. And Quinn, another first down. Even on third down, can't stop him. The Cougs dynamic so far. Quinn on this one, he's going to run with it himself. And he gets yet another first down. Unstoppable. This offense has been unstoppable. Maybe that will stop them, at least for a little bit. A false start on the O-line. All right, let's see what happens. Will that be what Hobart Bay needs to hold them in check? No, because it's a touchdown to Keandre Church Jr. Wow. That was a complete dismantling of the Hobart Bay defense. Like, Hobart Bay, yeah, they gave up 33 points against the Huskies last week, but most of those points came off of Washington starting with a short field. Washington State just went straight down the field with no issue whatsoever. Brett Stone is going to try and respond, and that's caught by Zwiebel on the first Hobart Bay pass of the game. Offense struggled for the first 3 quarters last week. Hopefully not going to happen again as Brett Stone launches, and he's got John Gordon, and he did make the cut work. He turned the defender around. That was beautiful. 2 for 2 for Brett Stone. That's a pretty good start. Now we got Cale Snow. He will keep on the option, has a hole, and that there is a touchdown. No problem whatsoever. Cale Snow didn't get much playing time last week against Washington. He did come in for the final Hail Mary shot, and he completed the pass to Ken Anderson. Couldn't have put it any better spot, but just couldn't outrun the Washington defense. All right, tie game. We're going to keep again for Quinn, because why wouldn't their quarterback run? He manages to fall ahead for 7. 3 yards for the first down marker, and Quinn will get more than enough for that. So Washington State don't seem to be struggling whatsoever right now. And they're going to continue to do well. That's Jerome Steelwood inside the 30-yard line of Hobart Bay. 7 of 8. I think we've had 1 incompletion between the two quarterbacks. And that's another catch. So still, I believe we're combined to 10 for 11 between the two quarterbacks. Fantastic play. And that's caught by Cox. And the ball came out. And it's picked up by David Darby. Now here's the question. I think the ball hit the ground, so it seems like they're going to call a fumble on that. But I believe the ball was out by contact. I've seen it enough. Now let's look at it again. Tackled. I mean, unless you're going to call that an incompletion. So, review. Yep. Hits the ground. It's definitely not a pick. The ball's lying on the ground. If it's not a fumble, it's either an incompletion or down by contact.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So it is not a fumble. They call him down by contact. Washington State will now capitalize with Tavarius Quinn on a 2-yard QB keeper. And the Cougs offense still unstoppable. Well, let's see if Hobart Bay can reciprocate. Brett Stone, he's going to keep on an option of his own. He will not get a touchdown. It would have been very impressive if he did, but still 12 yards, very good. He's trying to make up for the 3, maybe 4 interceptions that he threw last week. That was bad. And he will find Bentley Zwiebel, who will not be caught. I think Brett Stone really is going to atone today. He has been phenomenal. Hasn't missed a pass, has a massive touchdown to the best receiver on this Hobart Bay receiving corps. And believe me, this receiving corps is stacked. Bentley Zwiebel and Ken Anderson, I think, is the best receiving duo in the entire nation right now. And we get to throw to them. Washington State says, hey, maybe we can just make this a shootout. It'd be kind of fun. And Quinn is not granted the first down. I thought they would give it to him. 3rd down and inches. And he'll keep on this one. This time they give it to him. Closing in on a minute left in this first quarter. I wouldn't put it past either team to get a touchdown, but Jerome Steelwood will not get anything on the screen. So 3rd down and 7. Perhaps a stop for the first time. Quinn could not get it out. Not in time anyway. He was hit on the throw. And it looks like he's injured maybe a little bit. They actually punt. We have our first non-touchdown drive of the game. Play action for Brett Stone, looking like the final play of the quarter. It's caught by Gordon Jenkins, and he's down at the 47. And that will end the first quarter. So, we're through one. 14-14, looking like an offensive gem is on our hands. Will the second quarter have as much firepower as the first? For a spectator, I'm sure they're hoping they are. Brett Stone gets Bentley Zwiebel, who gets tripped up by the ankles as a classic tackle of opponents of Hobart Bay, but not for Hobart Bay itself. 1st down and 10. We hand it off to John Gordon, one of the few runs we've had. I think this is the first time we've seen John Gordon himself run the ball today, and it took until the second quarter. Now he gets another handoff, 1st down. Great blocking by the O-line. Washington State doing nothing to stop him. Here we go. 1st down and 10. And handoff again. Why not? It's working well. Breaks one tackle. Slowed down enough to let the rest of the Cougs follow up. But still, 2nd down and 1. Same idea. Yep. John Gordon will not make the end zone down at the 1-yard line. And now they're going to put in Randy Marquardt. And he will take the touchdown instead. How about that? John Gordon getting like 30-40 yards on the ground, and then Randy Marquardt gets the 2 inches that he needs for the 7 points. Talk about stat packing right there. Either way, Hobart Bay proving they don't need the air if they want to get a big drive. They just ran it down Washington State's throat at the end. And Vandermeulen is proving that Washington State does need the air, because that was pretty bad. Jeff Walker getting in on the tackle for loss. 3rd down and 4. The loss of 4 can allow Hobart Bay to survive a 10-yard pass, and Quinn throws off his back foot to be knocked away by Noah Methuselah. his first deflection of the game. He's got 4 tackles, too. Washington State punts it back. 3rd down, perhaps a 3 and out. Handoff, John Gordon will not get it. They do not grant him the 1st down. Washington State hoping, no. Hobart Bay is going to go for it. You know they have a good old line, and that is going to be a 1st down, no doubt. So yeah, Hobart Bay gets to continue their drive, another play action, and Brett Stone gets it out despite the pressure, and Gordon Jenkins makes the catch. I still don't think Brett Stone has thrown an incomplete pass. I don't. They're throwing it out of the I formation of all things, not even shotgun. Perhaps that's part of it, you know, the surprise factor that they're throwing out of the I. Now they're in shotgun. They got Gordon Jenkins there in the backfield, and he's going to block for Randy Marquardt, and he didn't even need it. He just runs straight up the middle and picks up like 13. Literally no one touched him until he was past the 1st down marker. And out of the goal line this time, it's a toss left, and John Gordon will get this touchdown. Washington State's defense did not come to play today. They didn't. Like, have they actually done anything today? Even a negative play. They haven't forced an incompletion. I'm pretty sure every play of Hobart Bay's has gone forward, and Hobart Bay has also scored a touchdown on every drive. It's been terrible for Washington State. Their offense has shown sparks, particularly in the 1st quarter. Hobart Bay may have found something to counter them. Who knows? Maybe Washington State can counter that before the end of the half. A little screen here to Vandermeulen. He's got a block. He cut in quite a bit. But contrary to what happens to Hobart Bay, he did not get tackled when he cut in too much. He actually managed to get up the field. 2nd down and 8. Quinn goes down. Loss of 6. Great sack by They Won't Tell Us. 3rd down and 14. It's the pie down. As a mathematician, I love pointing those things out. Now Quinn, he wants it all, and that will be knocked away by Timothy Paulson. First action of him today, and Washington State is going to punt. Not trying a long field goal, not trying to go for it. I can't blame you for not going for it when it's 14 to go, but still. 1st and 10, Cale Snow's in there, and they're going to send everyone deep, and he's going to launch it deep, and it's going to be too deep. Incomplete. That was a touchdown. He missed a touchdown. 2nd down and 10 now. Exact same play, except he's going to the right and he misses again. That's another touchdown that Cale Snow has missed. He missed 2 touchdown passes in a row. We've got Brett Stone in now, a bit more accurate. And he will get Bentley Zwiebel on the curl route, and he just got tripped up by the ankles. A staple tackle of any team facing Hobart Bay. Okay. All right, hurrying up to the line. They're going to do the same thing. Get Bentley Zwiebel again. He gets out of bounds. That's important. Saves a timeout. 1st down and 10. It's the play call. Is it the exact same thing? Maybe. Brett Stone's rolling out. He has plenty of room. He's going to chuck it, and that's caught by John Gordon, who falls in for the touchdown. 10 for 10. Brett Stone still hasn't missed a pass. That was John Gordon. That was an impressive catch. He's not even primarily a receiving back. Like, he's not Tyree Nolan. He's just like, I'm looking, I'm going to turn around at the last moment. That was a thing of beauty. He must have been training with the receivers sometime in one of his off days, because wow. Halftime has come, and this is nothing like the 1st quarter. Let's all be honest. After the 1st quarter, it looked like we might have a shootout. Big 12 style. And I wouldn't have been opposed to that, honestly, as a spectator is concerned. Fans love high-scoring games, as long as they're not overdone, you know? 2nd quarter, Hobart Bay completely changed that. They came out on defense, and they found a formula for defeating the Cougars. Now they get the ball to start off the 2nd half. Brett Stone's going to keep here, pick up a 1st down on a potential 3-and-out situation. Too bad, Washington State. You need to play defense to get one of those. 1st down and 10. Going out of the eye. That's been successful today. No surprise, it's a play action. And no surprise, it's another completion from Brett Stone, who is 11 for 11. Hasn't missed a pass today. Split backfield. They're going to throw. Can't blame them. And that one is a touchdown to Bentley Zwiebel. Hobart Bay has blasted Washington State's hopes of winning this game. Completely blasted them. The Cougs have not scored since the first quarter. Hobart Bay hasn't failed to score at all. Like, not once. That one's caught by Jerome Steelwood. He does manage to get some good yards. And later in the drive, they're going to be down at about the 35-yard line. They're going to look for a throw, and Quinn is going to lob this one and find Sanders. Great plays. If only they could have had them in the second quarter. If only, but they didn't. And now they're down by 28. Now bringing Thompson in motion, they're going to fake the handoff. Quinn breaks one tackle, breaks two, somehow gets out the pitch, and there's a touchdown. Congratulations, Washington State. You have scored 1/4 of the points that you need. And by the way, you need to play defense if you're going to be able to make those points up. It's another play action, and Brett Stone is again going to complete the pass. It's another first down. Is there anything new? Hobart Bay has annihilated Washington State today. It's not even close. And John Gordon is once again not even getting touched until the first down marker. And that's going to end the third quarter, so yeah, we're 3 quarters down. Hobart Bay has a 21-point lead with the ball, and currently they're unstoppable. Three quarters through, and Brett Stone has not once thrown an incompletion. Won't risk it here. John Gordon again getting a first down because the O-line has been astounding. They've given Brett Stone time. They've given John Gordon and Randy Marquardt giant holes to run through. Here we go. Brett Stone throws, and it's incomplete. No! 13 in a row. Brett Stone went 13 passes and 3 quarters without throwing an incompletion. Cale Snow, he doesn't really care about that. He just wants the touchdown, which he will get a 6-yard scramble because, once again, Washington State's defense just hasn't shown up today. I think I've said that enough times so far. You probably get it. Probably get it. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I like thinking that my listeners and viewers are smart, and I hope you do too. 3rd down and 5, and Cale Snow, why not? With some backup play, just get a massive pass. I mean, why not at this point? 1st and goal. Hey, if you're going to blow them out, may as well have some fun. Joda Joannan there at quarterback. Bring Marcus Jones, and they hand it off to him. And they said he crossed the goal line. Okay, I'm all for giving Hobart Bay points, but I don't think that was across the goal line. Whatever. Hobart Bay wins. We've all seen this coming since the end of the first half. And that's just what it was. Great game for the Hobart Bay offense. I think that may have been the best passing performance I've ever seen. 13 of 14, 338 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Before you say anything, yes, I'm aware. There have been games with like 500 yards before. And Strupinski had one where he had 10 touchdowns. But no one has thrown so efficiently as I believe Brett Stone has. It's up there. It's up there. Washington State, 21 points against our defense ain't bad, especially considering they never really forced any turnovers. They got one late turnover that wasn't shown because it doesn't matter. So Washington State, overall, their offense is much better than other teams have done. But that wasn't nearly enough to make up for how atrocious their defense was. Cougs, you might make the tournament. But if you want to go anywhere, you gotta fix your defense. Alright? That's your homework for Washington State. Hobart Bay, I guess our homework we can do right now. We can go over the stats in the postgame show. As we already stated, Brett Stone went 13 for 14, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Cale Snow went 2 for 8, 54 yards, and a useless pick. John Gordon breaks 100 yards again with a touchdown. No one else was really major, but Randy Marquardt got a touchdown. Cale Snow got 2 rushing touchdowns. Marcus Jones even got 1. So a lot of guys with few rushing yards got touchdowns. Bentley Zweibel was the man in the air. 2 touchdowns, 152 as well. John Gordon got 88 yards receiving as well, plus a touchdown. Ken Anderson was solid. Everyone was solid. Anyone we went to succeeded. And In defense, 8 tackles for Jeff Walker, 2 for loss. No picks. We didn't force a turnover today. We did get a sack, actually a couple. 1 by David Darby, 1 by Felix DeChambeau. It was a good day. Brandon Anderson for Washington State. 9 tackles, didn't really help. He did get the 1 pick, which literally no one cares about, except for his mom. Receiving end, 47 yards. Was the most that any of them got. Yeah, they did spread it out, but I'm not impressed at all. On the ground, 44 yards. A couple touchdowns, yeah. But 44 yards was the max on the running. I mean, running back didn't even get that. And as far as completion percentage, he's great. 23 for 28. 232 yards, fine. A touchdown, good. No picks. Just by this, you would think he had a great game. He sort of did. Their offense just sucked, in general. And aside from the 1 turnover, we beat them in everything. So yeah, now that we have absolutely annihilated Washington State, we get another ranked team. This time it's number 16, 5-2 Oregon. They're actually doing decent this year. And that one will be a neutral site game, our final game in the Nike Dome. I hope to see you there, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.